Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a video. Yes, it's actually me, it's genuinely me. Yes, I will admit it has been a very long time since I last spoke to you. Apart from the times where I did do the odd live stream building a ship. But not many of you watched that, which is kind of understandable. So, I'm here to basically have a chat to you all. Now, first things first, probably best to say, I'm kind of sorry I haven't uploaded recently. Well, the last 7 months. That is my fault, I do apologise. Was going through a bit of a rough time. Unfortunately, I lost my job. And then I tried to find another job, but I was also trying to help the Ukrainians, trying to beat the Russians by monitoring the ships coming in and out of Sevastopol, Novorossiysk. But that went down well. And then when I tried to give them some detailed information and some recognition charts, they didn't want it. They basically said it was kind of useless. So, yeah, great. But aside from that, I'm kind of now back. And the first 30 seconds of this video, you've probably worked out what I've been doing recently. And yes, I have been 3D modelling. Primarily on Blender. Now, that is what I'm going to work towards. And what I'm going to basically end up talking to you about for the rest of this video. And that is obviously me making 3D models of ships in 3D, obviously, to then make into videos for you guys. For a few years now, I've battered around the saying, bring history to life, and that's kind of what I'm doing through the medium of 3D. Now, what you saw in the first 30 seconds was my first 3D model, which is a Monmouth class armoured cruiser. And yeah, granted there is a couple of little bits and bobs on her that could be tweaked, and they probably will be in the next version of Monmouth when I get around to doing it again. Probably in a few months' time. But my plan of action for this year is to do at least 8 videos. Sort of see how that goes. Now, obviously it takes a few weeks to actually make a ship, and then a few weeks on top of that to actually do all the renders for the video. And that is my issue. Because I'm currently using a single laptop to model and also render, and I also have a secondary laptop which is kind of a work laptop. Well, it was a work laptop at some point, but it's not really great for the old 3D modelling, so it's a little bit slow, and it takes a while to do any renders on that one. So yeah, it's an Asus ZenBook, which is my second laptop, which I've started making my second ship on, considering Monmouth to take in over a month to actually make the video. But granted, there are some slight issues where I was actually, well, you know, I went to work. I had to go down to Taunton to basically train for 7 weeks, so I was taking my laptop there and back, and it was cutting into the very tight time I had to actually. It would add probably a few hours to the point where I couldn't actually render, to maybe about a day. So it was an issue. But now that I'm working from home, I can basically render 365 days a year, every single hour. Which is nice. And that is what I plan to do. So, Monmouth is my first video that I will try and get out this month. I've just added a couple more little scenes to make it look a little bit better. And some of the scenes will be made so they aren't slightly jittery. So I might have to redo some or reuse some sections throughout the video. So there is that. I alluded to earlier on, I am working on my second model. Now this is something a little bit more recent than 1901. I'm not going to tell you what it is. If you're on my Discord, you probably know already what it is, and if you're in Drakenfeld's channel and you look at the model section, you'll definitely know what it is. But that is what I'm working on at the moment. All I'm going to give you a clue is it's got an AWS-01 radar made by Decker, and that's all I'm going to mention. So she's coming along well. There's 3 different variants of it that I'm working through. So I have the base of the ship done. I'm ironically working on AWS-01 radar at the moment. It is a bit of a pig. But there is a as-built first unit. Then there is the as-built/commissioned second, third and fourth unit. And then you have the current version, which we see today. So that's what I'm going through at the moment. It's going well. The only problem is I now don't actually know what I'm going to do after the said class of vessel I'm currently doing now. And that's where you guys come in. So if you want to see a vessel that is made in 3D that you want a video on, preferably post 1860, let me know, because I would love to do it. Only downside is aircraft carriers and battleships are currently off the cards. Something small. Something up to the size of maybe a cruiser might be the best thing. Because don't forget, I'm going to have to be doing all the guns, all of the little bits and bobs, you name it, everything on a ship I'd have to build. That's on the exterior, obviously. So don't expect it to be done quickly. Expect it to be done well. So that's all I'm going to say on that. Now there's one last thing I want to address before I wrap this video up and go back to 3D modelling and also to the gym. And that is the comments. Yes, I have read comments, and yes, I have noticed the odd Madlow. Yeah, I know I have made some mistakes, and I am thus going to be trying to change those mistakes as I go along. So, for those of you, you know who you are, who are being arsey, please stop. It's not cool. You might have got away with it in the Navy, but you're not going to get away with it here. Because if you try to get away with it, you're just going to get banned. And that is how it is going to be. This is real life. It's not the mob. You can't get away with whatever the hell you did in the mob here. Unfortunately, we can all have a laugh, we can all have a joke, but when you start being a twat, then yeah, that's the point where we say goodbye to you. So that's it. I'm alive. I have been working. I also have been sat on my arse for a few months trying to work out what the hell I'm going to do with the rest of my life, but yes, I am here. And hopefully, everything will be good. Now, I want to point out one little thing that will be happening very soon. I'm going to be trying to do a live stream of a talk I'm going to give to my local Western Front Association on HMS Monmouth itself. And that is going to hopefully be live streamed soon. So, when I remember the date, I will stick a little live stream thing on YouTube so you can watch it live, or you can watch it post if you haven't actually got around to watching it there and then. That's if they let me, obviously. They might not let me, but oh well. We'll find out soon enough. But yeah, thank you very much everyone for your continued support. Thank you very much to all the engagement on the community posts. Thank you very much. I mean, I do use it a bit, and your comments and your likes and your feedback is well appreciated. So thank you very much, those of you who do it. If you didn't know I had a community post, go have a look at it, please, for love of God. But don't just randomly sit here and just go, I think I should upload something and let's see how many likes and dislikes I get. Well, I kind of do, but yeah. Anyway, moving aside. So that is it. That's it, everyone. Thank you very much. Obviously, you can tell this was a little bit unscripted. Oh well. It's one of those videos. It's not a proper, real production, is it? It's just me just randomly chatting some crap. Oh well. Right, I'm now officially going to end it here and there. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your support. Hello to all you new subscribers. Thank you very much for coming along. It is nice to see you all. And yeah, see you hopefully in the Monmouth video coming up this month. Ta-da!